when we had last left, the god-woken sorcerer, he and his companions finally ventured into Driftwood proper. Alas, Ifan was immediately recognized by a magister and got arrested. After that, the sorcerer and his remaining companions went and spoke to a rather unpleasant magister who gave them a job: investigate some supposedly criminal dwarves. They agreed, of course, for their own purposes, but nevertheless, find the dwarves they will, and now it is time for them to continue their adventures. Let's get to it. So, you'll probably notice that my character is looking a little bit different here. In between videos, I did a lot of vendoring, a lot of bartering. So I went ahead and got rid of the tyrant stuff because the armor rating was just not up to snuff for our level. So I traded away that and a bunch of other things, really. I kind of did a lot of... I kind of did my best to clean out the inventory a little bit, as much as I could. So the armor that I have is not enchanted, but the armor rating is a lot better. So I am willing to kind of trade the trade. I'm gonna turn down the voice volume actually. Before I started recording, I was messing around with some different things. Let's just turn down voice to right about here. Okay, let's try that. Yeah, I was messing around with the volume settings before I started recording. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Yeah, so traded. So I figure, you know, I'm okay with trading off the enchantments for better armor rating. But along the way, I found this really cool two-handed sword became available at the armor and weapons trader. Mail Severer does a lot of damage, 29 to 31. Gives +2 to my strength. Sets blinded for 1 turn with a 20% chance to succeed, and of course a +10% critical chance. So yeah, that's pretty cool. That's a pretty cool sword, and I really like the way it looks. It looks, oh god, it looks practical, right? Unlike the other two-handed sword I had before. It just looked awful. I hated it so much. Losa got her a couple new spells. We got her healing ritual, which sends a wave of healing to target another character. The wave travels to nearby allies, healing with each movement. I think that's pretty cool. We also got her, or was that the only spell? No, we also got global cooling, which sets chilled on enemies around her, and it deals 33 to 37 water damage. It can freeze surfaces as well, so that's pretty cool. Global cooling for her. Beast didn't really change much, but I did put on this helmet, magical steel helmet, and of course we can see it here. It looks pretty neat. Gives him a +1 to Geomancer, so that's pretty awesome. But yeah, aside from that, made a couple potions, made a couple scrolls, cleaned up our hotbars here, and I changed up the settings so that when new stuff gets added to our inventory, it doesn't like immediately get added to the hotbars. That way we can kind of keep things a little bit cleaner. So yeah, that's what I did. All right, first order of business. We need to see about freeing Ifan. And where is he being held? Probably at the Magister Barracks. So let's go ahead and go to the Magister Barracks. Have we talked to the idle beggar, by the way? A man and his dog.
A glance at the dog's miserable face tells you it's sick, all right.
Okay, what's wrong with the dog?
What, my dog's doctor? Dog's sick. Go on, kiss a penny for a sick dog.
Can I pet him?
Party for a penny, you can sing him a love song and call him Mummy.
Cool. I'll give you a gold coin.
Thank you kindly. Any chance of another one? Penny for a sick dog and all that?
Is he just gonna keep asking? Sure.
Much obliged.
He's doing it again.
One more. Penny for a sick dog, etc.
How long will it go on? Sure.
Cheers. Can I trouble?
All right. I'll take my leave for now. We're not gonna just keep giving him gold. Once we get Ifan back, we'll have to have him talk to the dog. Oh yeah, this lady, the freaking busybody of the market.
More humans. Just what we needed.
She says fun things to different characters, though, so that's
It
nice.
gets harder and harder to see the bright side. Driftwood ain't safe, and it ain't pleasant. I try to taste the sweet, but all I'm fed is bitter.
Yeah, she says something different to Beast because he's a dwarf. It's unfortunate. That's the one thing that I regret about my party composition, that it's like mostly humans. Unfortunately, I didn't think that with the way I was role-playing this character, he would click with, I would click with Red Prince and what's his face. So, choices were made. It's all right though. Maybe if I could go back, I would have made my character a lizard because lizards are cool. But oh well. We sleep in the bed that we made. All right. This is the Magister Barracks. Yeah. All right. Well, let's see if we can't get Ifan out peacefully. Like I said, I don't mind having to kill I don't mind killing Magisters. In fact, I love killing Magisters. It's one of my pastimes. But I'd rather not cause a fuss in a town. So,
Stop these disappearances. My career is at stake.
The Magister startles, realizing there's a stranger in his midst.
What do you want? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation.
I'm going to ignore his question. What about you said something about a fugitive?
Are you deaf? Your business here now.
I'm new to Driftwood. I just got lost.
Well, mind your bloody step in future. I've an investigation to carry out, and I don't need any more distractions.
Well, if this investigation is so important, maybe you should be out there leading it in person.
I'm not some foot soldier, you clod. I can't put myself at risk. We've lost 3 of our number to this Higba fiend so far. I won't move from here until he's in a cell or in a box.
Lots of different options. What makes you so sure you have the right suspect?
The fiend's greed gave him away. He was peddling items that belonged to those missing from our ranks. He saw my men before they could seize him and fled.
Well, this fiend must be a fearsome sort to have bested Magisters all on his own.
Hardly. By all accounts, he seemed like just another money-grubbing nobody. He must have caught my Magisters unawares. It's the only explanation. No matter, he'll face justice either way. If you catch sight of that dog, tell me or my men at once. Understand? There might even be a reward in it for you.
Let's go back to the disappearances.
Well,
okay, nothing to report.
Stop wasting my time.
Interesting. Let's see here. Wouldn't be under mastering the source.
Damn it.
Interesting that a man on his dog is under mastering the source. Oh, no, it is. Okay. Several Magisters have disappeared from Driftwood. Foul play is suspected. Investigation over. Someone has been killing Magisters. We could put an end to the investigation, so we could just kill the Magister Carver. Magister Carver needs help with this investigation. He may offer a reward. I'm definitely interested in finding this person. Yeah, I'm interested in finding this person for sure. But,
I need those reports, damn it.
yeah. We'll find this person. Maybe in the end we'll end up killing Magister Carver. But I do want to find this person and find out and see what's going on. All right.
Nelson,
So I assume that he's down here. Driftwood Prison. Yeah, Ifan is definitely down here. So there's the prison chest. This is just go into him for some reason. Oh my god, this is all of his stuff. This is all his stuff. Let's grab it real quick. Healing something something. Healing advertisements. A book. I don't want to steal them just yet. Alright, so we got to figure out how we're going to free him. We may have to get into a fight, but I don't really like that idea because, we're kind of unarmed at the moment. But maybe, just maybe. Okay, let's see here. Get him a little bit closer. Alright. I have an idea of how we can free him, but first we should send him his stuff. Oh, wow, we can send him everything. I'm going to put the food in Beast's bag. I've decided that Beast is now our food carrier. By the way. His backpack. Okay, just going to transfer everything over. This may take a minute. All right, I got all the stuff over to Ifan. That did take a little bit. Let's make sure he's re-equipped. All right. This is cursed. We don't want him to wear that. Put that on him. I love that the guards didn't even notice that we did this. They're just like, oh. Ooh, we should actually maybe give this to Beast because he needs a belt. Okay, cool. Yeah, no, this is fine. Let's, oh yeah, because I changed the settings up a little bit, we do have to kind of resort his hotbar. So let's go ahead and do that right now. Oh, this requires a dagger. That's unfortunate. Put this over here. Cool. All right. Let's see here. Yeah, don't put that on him because it's cursed. All right. Does he have any scrolls? He doesn't have scrolls. Okay, that's fine. Then let's go ahead and just start putting things on here. Kind of keep things as organized as possible. Okay. Cool. Nice. All right, so I think that's that. And then we'll put the throwables. Okay. I suspect that as soon as we get him out, the Silent Watchers are going to be like, what the fuck? And try to kill us. You know, fair enough, but also they have to die. You know what I want to do? No, I should say, no, I'm going to try to be disciplined and save all the boring stuff for in between videos. Okay, let's see here. All right. Now, part 2 of my, or part 3, I don't know. The next part of my master plan with the teleporter pyramid in Ifan's bag. Okay. Then simply, so glowing rune, so using it will teleport the wielder to the location of a near identical pyramid. My character is holding the other one. And do a quick save just in case. There we go. Character has escaped from jail. He's a fugitive for a certain number of turns. So we may have to do a little bit of fighting right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, he's not speaking. Hold it there, prisoner. Looks like I need to teach you a lesson. Yeah, we'll see about that. Okay. He's fortified. Don't like that. That's not good. Maybe I should hang on to that, actually. I could summon a fun little thing. Oh, he's not a little thing. He's a big thing. Nice. That's fucking amazing. I love that. All right, let's see here. Wonderful. Look at him. Let's see here. So he does, oh man, he does a lot of stuff. All right, poison erupts from the caster in a circular wave, dealing 65 to 73 poison damage and forming poison clouds. But we could do it like right here, right now. Acid Spore. Shoot spores of corrosive acid, dealing 65 to 73 poison damage. Okay, so we could, I'm tempted to do that, actually. Yeah, that way they'd get poisoned. Nice. I like that we just created a natural funnel. This is really good, actually. This is perfect. Path is interrupted. Yeah, we created a natural roadblock. That's great. Let's do a ricochet. Okay, let's see here. Do we have a chance of knocking him down? Not really, because we're not going to do enough damage with it. So what I'm thinking is... Ooh, we could get a little bit closer. And then Tentacle Lash. Make sure that we got this guy. Okay, we set Atrophy. Cool. Petrifying Touch, I have to actually physically touch him, right? Let's actually just hold our turn. Cool. And then what I think makes sense to do is this. Nice. And then do a little bit of encouragement. All right, let's do a fart. Cool. And then all in. Let's see here. We should go ahead and do... No, not that. Can I have more than one summon? Let's find... Can I have more than one summon? I feel like I can, but I actually don't know for sure. Ooh, that's a good point. I don't know for sure if I can. I can't do power infusion on him for some reason. Let's do that. Uh-oh. I accidentally messed up the ground here. Cool. All right, let's put him to sleep. Nice. There we go. Electric arrows. Can I plank? I cannot plank. I need 2 AP for that. Oh, wait. I can do adrenaline. Right. All right. If I plank him, he's going to wake up. I don't want that. So let's hit the Silent Watcher. Oh, nice. The electricity already went away. That's really good. I love that. All right. So let's see here. Do that. Nice, and they're entangled. Great. Okay, let's just hold our turn. I'm not in a rush. Oh, wait, you know what I could do? If I go supernova, this will cause the earth cloud to explode. That's kind of fun. Do I want to do that? Or should I just move into position over here? Yeah, I think for now we just move into position here and wait for the line to collapse, basically. Okay. Let's do another fart blast. Nice. Nice. Heck yeah. All right, cool. Do that. And then a little bit of... If I move a little bit over here... No, it's gonna ruin it. Okay. Maybe just hit him with this. I love that he's locked in place, basically. Flank him. and take him out. Excellent. This summon was great. Maybe I should have saved it for a tougher fight, but you know what? He's... he trivialized this fight. I'm gonna have a quick sip of coffee here. You know what? Fuck it. Let's go supernova. Nice. Perfect. Look at him go. Look at him go around. Amazing. All right, so let's just wait for a little bit while the fugitive status wears off. Actually, you know what? Since we're waiting for the fugitive status to wear off, I might as well do the boring shit. So we're going to go ahead and put the Vanabrockus and wares. Same thing with these shoes. I think we'll go ahead and put this into wares too. Same with this book. This book. This book. Okay. I've decided that normal books are going to go in Losa's bag. She'll be the bookkeeper of the group. I don't think there's anything else of value right now. I think that's pretty much it. Everything else I kind of want to hang on to. Cool. Oh, fugitive status is wearing off right about now. Perfect. All right, cool. So we should be good to just kind of leave now. Let's see. Can I get in there? Take that mushroom. Thank you. Okay. Neat. Yeah, getting him out was easy. Cool. Cool. Let's go ahead and clear this real quick. There we go. Let's see here. I believe that there was also the, we could find out about sorcerers here. So let's see here. Oh, let's take the sheet of paper because that's good for, it's good for crafting stuff. Sorcerer's Ring. Ooh. Grant skill, summon fire slug. I'll take that. I would like to summon a fire slug. Or actually, you know who needs rings? He needs rings, but then again, intelligence is not an important attribute for him. It's barely an important attribute for me. I like these rings for her. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Yeah, we might as well give it to him. He kind of needs a ring. Cool. All right. We got to move his stuff around. This hotbar is kind of a mess right now. All right, and then lock it. Neat. All right. What else is there? Let's go ahead and search this. Take that. What's this? Sorcerers most wanted. Ooh. Mortis, dwarf. Suspected links to local dwarven malefactors. Last seen, Driftwood vicinity. Known associate of Lohar. Search the area beneath the Black Bull Tavern. Okay, so that's a lead on a potential sorcerer. Riker, elf. Known lone wolf associate. Ooh. That's interesting for Ifan. Not to be challenged by our forces by order of the White Magisters. Last seen, Stone Garden Cemetery. Haneg, lizard. Beware of powerful portal magic. Last seen, hosted by large family in the Black Pits. Almira, human, black ring. Last seen, captured and taken by the White Magisters. Sahila, elf, blind mystic. Last seen, captured and sent to Fort Joy. We know about her. Ifan, yep. Okay. Addendum. There remains suspicion of sorcerer activity on the northern end of Blood Moon Island. Are we in Morrowind? The island itself is currently inaccessible to our forces. Very interesting. All right, so we got leads on several different sorcerers. Yeah, we got Hanig, a place called Bloodmoon Island, Sahila. Yeah, she could have helped us if she not for the fact she's in Fort Joy. We have Mortis and Waking Riker. Mortis is the closest one because he has connections to the criminal underworld, so we'll be able to talk to the people at we'll have to check out the tavern. Okay. Cool. We got the whole party back. Lovely. All right. Well, let's go ahead and read this. Healing advertisements. Each page of this tome is the same as the last. The leaves were likely meant to be torn out and given to the ailing and diseased. Swan's Cure All. Relieves instantaneously and cures headaches, cough, cold, sneezing, hiccups, gout, sexual sickness, and even the palsy. For treatment, visit Gregorius Swan, The Fields by Driftwood. Interesting. We'll have Losa pick that up. Oh, yeah. Beast is now the keeper of the food. Why? I don't know. Let's read this book. Poems for Justinia. Justinia fair, O glorious queen, most beauteous monarch that I've ever seen. Your hair is like silk from a far-off land, and to you I pledge sword, virtue in hand. This drivel continues for approximately 374 more pages, some of them more than a little steamy for courtly verse. Cool. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Ooh, prison barracks. Chest. Unidentified ring. Give that to Losa so she can identify it. Ooh, big ring. 18 magic armor. +1 scoundrel, +1 summoning. Give that to Ifan. Nice. All right, so here's what we're gonna do. Before we continue our adventures. Ooh, free gold. Before we continue our adventures, I'm gonna quickly go back to Meister Siva's house and get some more source. Okay? I'll do a cut here so you don't have to deal with it. All right. Back in Meister Siva's. Get some source. Lovely. All right, I wonder if we could tell Meister Siva that we got some leads.
The Meister sits slumped in her chair.
Oh,
You
shit.
notice that some of her scales have dropped to the floor.
Oh, God.
What news? Can you channel enough source?
Okay, not yet. All right, so it's really only worth talking to her when we actually make progress. All right, well, that's fine for now. Let's head up. Okay, so I think what we'll do is go to the tavern, see what leads we can dig up there. So the tavern is somewhere. Beggar's dog. Oh yeah, we want to have Ifan talk to the beggar's dog so he can talk to animals. I want to see what the dog has to say. Why do we have a quest for the dog?
The dog lies there quietly, clearly in great pain.
Poor doggy.
What are you looking at? I'm sick here. Get lost.
What ails you?
Got a pain in the neck. Got a bad pain in the neck.
I will lay my hand upon its neck.
It flinches. A low, threatening growl builds within its throat.
Slide your hand beneath the studded collar.
Under the collar, you find the sharp
Oh.
points of metal rivets, gouging the poor dog's skin. The dog bares its teeth at you and growls.
Is the beggar doing this to the dog? Oh my gosh, did he put the spiked collar on him to hurt? Oh, what the fuck? I can heal your pain, but you have to trust me.
The dog gives you a long, hard stare, but does not bite you. Yet.
Let's turn the collar inside out.
The dog goes to bite your hand, and then realizes the pain is gone.
Hey, I feel okay. Thanks, man. Think I'll wander off now. Here, before I go, what can I do to show my gratitude?
Who put the collar on you?
Master did.
I knew it. Do you know what that means, Rusty the dog?
Huh? Wait a minute. Master hurted me?
Yes.
Excuse me a minute. I'm gonna go now. But first, I have a thing I need to do.
He turns to his master.
You bad man, you!
That's it? That's all you're gonna do? So this beggar put this spiked collar on the dog inside out to cause him pain so that he could get sympathy from people so he could get gold. What the fuck, beggar?
Penny for a grieving beggar whose dog ran away.
I know what you did with that dog's collar. You are a cruel man.
God damn it. How's my livelihood? Penny for a grieving beggar?
What?
I reckon I'm owed it here.
What? Leave. Go beg somewhere else. This is... I'm not... Yeah, go beg somewhere else.
No.
Well, how about you get a job instead? Wow, that's such a shitty thing to say. How about you get a job instead? I don't know, help one of the... See if you can help one of the merchants around here. Maybe the fish guy.
No.
It's just, no. I'm gonna tell people what you did.
You wouldn't do that, would you? Oh, yes. You would do that, wouldn't you? I couldn't prevail upon you to change your mind, could I?
I don't like any of these options. Screw you, I'm leaving.
Get lost, you freeloader. I'm working it up.
Alright. So is that completed? Where is it? It should be under mastering the source. It's not here. The cursed ring. Yeah, I'm not wearing that. I don't know where it is. Running with the pack. Oh yeah, Ifan was summoned to the Black Bull Tavern to meet with a contact by the name of Aryn. So we have lots of reasons to go to the Lone Wolf to go to the tavern. Let's do that. Town Crier Torgoff.
Latest news! Fresh from the War Owl!
You look kind of like me. Tell me the latest.
Many a latest, my friend. The war, the bishop, the queen. What tickles your fancy?
What was this about a war that you mentioned?
Ain't looking too good for them lizards. Word is, the Divine Order's gonna hit the ancient empire and hit it hard. You remember what happened to the elves, don't ya?
Oh, fuck.
Ain't no one left standing when you treat them to death, Fog.
Yeah, you just commit some war crimes, some atrocities. Yeah, the Divine Order is awesome. Tell me about the fate of the bishop.
7 savers. Stabbed in the back he was by them vile, low-born, treacherous seekers. Kill them all, I say. Do them like Magister Raymond did old Lady Siva. That'll teach them traitors.
Yeah, Lady Siva is totally dead.
I mean, they doomed us all, didn't they? The son of the Divine is dead. Gone. Who'll save us now?
Tell me more about the queen.
Jolly Justinia, Queen of the Dwarves. Ah, Scourge, more like. Here's 20 or so noble gentlemen. No one knows what they did wrong, if anything, and she has them stripped and whipped all the way to the execution grounds. Didn't even give them the dignity of the sword, no sir. Had them all hung. Real slow like. You ask me, and I say she's mad as a mink with its tail on fire. Queen or no queen.
Okay, so the town crier is basically the local propaganda peddler. All right, let's go ahead and visit the tavern.
Once, this was a tavern, or a hotel, or a brothel.
Ooh. Lots of things it could be. What's that? The fishery, probably? Who's this over here? Stuart. Hello, Stuart.
An elf in tattered red robes shifts through pages of handwritten notes spread across the table.
So many suspects. So many potential culprits. I need to narrow down the list. Think, you damn elf, think.
A floorboard creaks beneath your foot. The elf leaps around abruptly.
What? Why do you sneak up on me? Don't you know how dangerous that is, the way things are?
What do you mean?
Haven't you heard? My own Magister comrades are vanishing from right here in Driftwood. Whoever's behind it must be stopped. If you hear anything, come to me.
An elven magister. Somewhat surprising. Your ruined robes don't make you look like much of a magister.
I was removed from their ranks due to my elven blood.
Hmm.
I'll continue to serve, though. I won't stand to see my comrades taken by some vile traitor.
I don't think they saw you as their comrade. What do you know about these disappearances?
3 magisters vanished so far, all within Driftwood. My comrades believe some tinkerer named Higba is behind it all, but they're wrong. I'm certain of it.
Who is responsible then?
That's what I'm intent on finding out. This tavern is full of scum and degenerates. The true culprit could easily conceal themselves amongst them.
And if they are here, we'll further enable their degeneracy.
I have to keep investigating, keep the pressure up. The culprit will make a mistake eventually. If you see anything suspicious, let me know.
It is tempting to say number 3, but again, I kind of want to be a little smarter than that and kind of keep my disdain for magisters a little bit under wraps, at least for now. Honestly, you don't owe the magisters anything. They abandoned you. If anything, you'd probably make for a likely suspect in their eyes.
What? I serve with utter loyalty now and forever. Now get away from me and don't come back unless you have information I can use.
All right, bootlicker. They only slaughtered your people. Whatever.
No rest. No rest.
All right, let's head in here. The Black Bull.
Who shall rise?
Lots of people to talk to. Person is standing next to a fire. This guy is doing fun stuff. Is this the person we're supposed to talk to? Baran. No, that's Barstan. Not quite the same. Close. Not the same. Lots of people to speak with. Ooh, the music is fun.
That divine voice, that idyllic poetry. I could lose myself in Barstan's cinnamon eyes.
Okay. Sure. Garvan. Look at his fun hat.
Ah, finally. Your colleague over there is absolutely useless. I'll have a bowl of the house stew, if you please.
I'm not a server.
Oh,
Pity. I've been trying to get a little something to eat all day. But the giggleheads who run this establishment don't seem to be willing to provide a fellow with his fair portion.
after all I've been through, too.
He lowers his gaze, then looks up at you expectantly.
Fine, what's the matter?
His lip trembles dramatically.
Is this guy an actor?
It's my mentor. My dear mentor. He was killed by those void beasts. I told him we ought not to travel in the hills, but would he listen? No. Now here I sit, my closest companion gone, our precious cargo worth more than Lucian's right ring, lost to the beast-infested wilds, and the waiter won't even bring me any stew.
Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get involved. Tell me more about your missing supplies. Maybe I could retrieve it.
Ah, then perhaps my luck has changed. Yes, perhaps this awful business might soon be behind me. Tell me, how are you in, well, Void Woken?
I like I like one or two. I can deal with them when they cross me.
Ah, terrific news. Then what I ask will be little more than trifling. My mentor, Liam, and I were hauling in a goodly number of fine wares from the Southlands when we crossed paths with a great brute of a Void Woken. It made short work of Liam, may the gods rest his soul. I managed to escape, but my precious cargo was left behind. We'd invested our entire livelihood in those wares. I'll do anything to get them back.
That's a bit of an ask. How do you intend to compensate me?
Very, very well, that's how. That cargo is worth more than a pretty penny, and I'll owe its retrieval to you and you alone. Now, give me your map. I'll show you just where to look. I doubt those beasts out there have any use of such a cargo. I can't tell you how thoroughly you've made my day. Good luck.
Just exactly where is it? It's over here. Not too far off. I'm sure we'll get to it when we eventually leave the Driftwood proper. Connie Thregar.
Uninterested greeting.
Here for the fight?
What fight?
This is a tavern. People are drinking. Eventually there'll be a fight. You planning on starting one?
A fight is probably inevitable. Can you fight with me when the time comes?
Buy me a drink and I'll think about it.
Here's a gold coin.
Cheers. Later then.
So the implication there is that there's an arena here, which I am aware of it as a player. That I am aware of. Like I said before, this is only a partially blind playthrough. Red ink in the ledger. Ah, yeah. Garvin survived the Voidwoken attack. Weird. That killed his master. It might be worth recovering their supplies. Garvin abandoned his goods on the road west. Yep. Counting your chickens. The Voidling is following us. Right. I forgot about that. We need to have Ifan talk to him. Where's the Voidling? Fuck. Damn it. I don't know where it went. Shit. Alright. Prudence.
A prim woman in a starched apron wipes a glass with a clean rag. She pins you with blue, steel-sharp eyes as you approach the bar.
Blessings upon our Lucian, 7 times divine.
I'd like to order a drink.
Blessings before imbibing in this establishment.
There's no sense in passing a blessing to a dead god.
With surprising agility for a woman of her age, she reaches over the bar and swings a hand toward your face. You brace yourself for the incoming blow, but she instead points her finger into your face.
Oh god.
We don't speak of His Holiness that way in this establishment.
I'm sorry. I must have misplaced my manners somewhere on the long road to Driftwood.
Well, you can't be blamed if your mother didn't teach you any better. But that can't be helped now, I suppose. Not everyone received the same education as my Niles. He's a magister, mind. Dead. So what are you after?
I remember a certain Niles that I met in Fort Joy. He was a sadistic torturer. Here's what he looks like. Is this your son?
Yes, that's my boy. Did you know him?
Oh,
Finest physician
I didn't
in
describe
all
him
of
as
the
horrible.
West Coast. Top of his class. My, but it's been too long since I've seen him.
I knew him indeed. He was a madman and a deviant.
A deviant? But what do you mean?
Now, she should know the truth. I knew him to take tremendous pleasure out of hurting the prisoners that were sent to him.
Tell me what you saw.
He had a dank cave that he called his playground, where he committed acts of torture for his own gratification.
Prudence takes up a clean glass and starts to polish it with her rag, rubbing it in visible water spots with zeal.
Told him the Divine punished him for that nonsense if he kept it up. Told him and told
So
him
she
and
knew.
told him till he couldn't see straight. I should have told him so hard he'd never get back up.
She turns away from you and continues polishing the glass, eyes darting quickly around the bar, focusing on...
She knew! Good God! Who's this? She drunk. Hi, Safa.
An elf sways on her chair, her eyes focused on the counter in front of her, where she has 6 glasses in a row. With the nails of 2 fingers, she's pressing red welts into her forearm. She slides one of the drinks towards you, her head bobbling heavily on her neck as she nods at the sparkling ale.
And
I'll have a drink.
nothing like a glass of the good stuff.
Now we're drunk too.
Smudge everything into a pretty shape.
That's some pretty strong drink to make us immediately drunk.
She slides another glass of ale toward you. Its contents sparkle in the dim bar light.
Should we have another?
Bottoms up.
Hell yeah! Still warm from the first glass, the second seems all the more attractive. You gulp it down.
Cheers to you, me, and
Character is drunk, can be sobered up with clear-minded status. Intelligence -4, lucky charm +2. Ooh! Initiative -5, accuracy -5, dodging +5. Cool.
Her gaze swivels around the room.
Damien's dull knife. This place is horrible. Never mind. Cheers to you.
We'll clear it up in a second.
Another.
Let's see here. Let's see. I like number 4 a little bit because it sounds like that is interesting. How is she not like other elves that we've met?
What do you mean?
I think we'll say that the drink is loosening our tongues a little bit. It's the way you talk. I'd mistake you for a dwarf if I didn't know better.
Ah, that lot of good that'd do me around here. All the wolfies can't seem to catch a break in these parts.
Well, neither can elves.
So, to the dwarves.
Maybe you should stop.
Psh, give me one good reason.
You look like someone with a story to tell. Can't tell if you're passed out cold. Nice.
She dumps a heavy arm around your shoulder and pulls you in close, her breath hot and sour in your face.
Look at this. This is my story.
She shows you the 2 swollen, angry red welts on the underside of her arm. She slaps them without finesse, making herself wince, and stares at you intensely.
I know how to make it better. I can fix it, all of it. I'll tell you.
What are you trying to fix?
You know, how when you're just not right. You know, on a personal basis.
Go on.
There's this woman. I'm not crazy. And if she kisses you, she can change you. She's downstairs. And
A web of desire.
And now I'm different.
What do you mean? How did the kiss change you?
It's in her lips. It's in the magic. I changed the right way. And then, I think now I'll be fine. You understand how, sometimes you just want to be fine.
Ah. The alcohol has loosened your mind, your tongue. I've often wished for happiness.
That's just it, isn't it? That's just it. You ought to go see her. Dorothea. She can help you. She did me.
She looks at you earnestly, her eyes gleaming, the twinkle of the amber ale behind them.
I seem good, don't I? Yeah, I do.
All right, let's quickly just... yeah, peace of mind. There we go. Got rid of the drunkenness. All right, let's take a look at that thing. Love of desire, Aryn. A drunken elf hinted at a liaison with a giant spider. All right, we still haven't found the person that Ifan needs to talk to, so let's go upstairs real quick and see if there's something to be had up there.
You've got a pick who you can trust.
You got that right.
Who's in here?
You got that right.
A lot of gold in here.
I'm saying you can
Captain Aleweather?
sorcerer from a mile away.
A weathered woman in a dirty sea captain's tunic babbles breathlessly to herself.
The bell rings a warning and the tide is on the
Ableweather.
turn. And I without my compass.
If she held a compass, she must have been a captain. Where does your ship lie berthed?
The ship is in the locker. On the bottom in the rocky shallows.
Drowning her
Of all
sorrows.
are drowned but me. And yet, can you hear? The bell rings on. The bell haunts me yet, and it would drive me mad.
I hear no bell.
Perhaps I am already mad. But I swear I hear the bells. Please, make it stop.
She buries her head in her hands and cries.
Oh, God.
Make it stop.
Can I put clear-minded on her? I don't think that did anything. I think she's still kind of
She babbles
out of her mind.
Bell rings
Yeah.
on.
So, what was it? It was, drowning her sorrows. Captain Ableweather asked us to stop her torment. From her room in the Black Bull, the distraught Captain Ableweather claims to be haunted by her own ship's bell. Is this gold for you for the taking? It is not.
You got that right, Hilka. You got that
Okay, let's keep looking around. See if we can't find who we're looking for.
I can see a sorcerer from a mile
Rax,
away.
Hilga. I can see a sorcerer from a mile away, sure.
And you can't be too careful, you know?
What about in here? This is locked.
right about that.
Hmm.
Right as rain. He seems less lush somehow.
Ah, Baron! Found him. Let's do a quick save.
Thou set your eyes on my treasures, not my person.
Excuse me.
As you approach the silken robe noble,
There we go.
Ifan does a double take and laughs in recognition. He pulls you to one side.
I know this man, and he's not at all what he seems. A moment.
Go ahead.
Ifan bounds forward and embraces the man, all effusive greetings. As they part, talking animatedly, the man's beard slips sideways down his face. He's wearing a disguise. Ifan laughs as he straightens the beard. They chatter away for some time, using a guttural cant you struggle to understand. At one point, the man says something and looks over at you intently. Ifan waves his hand and laughs.
I'll just let them continue the conversation. I won't interrupt.
The man hunkers down and seems to be sketching a rough map on the floor, using an apple, some playing cards, and a fistful of threads pulled up from the carpet. Ifan claps the man on the back and turns to leave.
Interesting.
Well, now we know the way to the sawmill. And we know Roos thinks I'm bringing you there as part of the Godwoken contract.
Interesting. A rare prey. Running with the pack. A rare prey. Aryn Lever told us that the lone wolves are killing the Godwoken. Oh. Running with the pack. Roos expects Ifan to deliver the Godwoken to a sawmill somewhere in the region. Can we talk to him further?
Here now. When one's in a small town, one must expect small town manners, I see. Have you a reason for barging into my room, sir?
You can cut the noble pretense. I already saw you speaking with Ifan.
I've no idea what you're talking about. Now, will you be leaving my room under your own power, or will I have to whistle up my guards?
I didn't mean to offend. Sorry for the intrusion.
Done, I suppose. Though why I pay good money for these so-called bodyguards is another question entirely. Still, I may as well introduce myself. Baron Levere, at your service.
You mentioned bodyguards. Why are you in need of them?
I'm a wealthy man, and wealthy men need protection.
This is all a cover, of course.
Especially if they accompany their wealth. The merchant's burden, you see. He must escort his merchandise, always.
So where are your travels taking you?
Travels, you say? And why would you assume I'm a traveling man?
Your manner of speech. You sound like a city man, not a small town villager.
He laughs heartily.
Of all things, I wouldn't have thought my accent would give me away, but you're quite right, of course. I am traveling, yes, to Arx. Lucian's Day will be upon us soon. A celebration no man with a heart that is both as pious and mercantile as mine should miss.
This is all a fucking cover. What are your reasons for attending Lucian's Day?
I go because it is every citizen's duty. Our communal obligation to chant the rites of the return and pray for Lucian's divine resurrection. That said, I do have more secular motivations as well. Arx positively overflows with pilgrims during the festival, pilgrims and their purses. As a merchant, it is quite my favorite day of the year.
Well, since you're a merchant, can I see what you're selling?
Music to my ears. A happy accident after all, you're barging into my room. If there's anything else you need, know you're always welcome.
He's got some stuff. Oh, he's got some stuff. +1 to Scoundrel, +1 to Aerithurge. Sometimes the enchantments on some of the armor pieces mystify me. Like, I don't know what... I don't know why a heavy armor user would be investing in Scoundrel to any extent. It's funny. Let's go ahead and add our wares real quick. You know, we don't have a ton of money, so I don't know if I'm gonna buy anything right. I'm not probably not gonna buy anything right now. Oh, but this is tempting. Magical lizard staff. I don't want to do fire damage though for Losa. This is also a staff. Poison, dark rainbow. Ooh, that's pretty cool. But it's too much. Too much money. Can't afford it right now. Yeah, his stuff is expensive. Talisman, +1 finesse, +1 telekinesis, +1 lore master. Okay. Well, yeah. All right. Neat. I think that is where we shall take our leave, both of this person and of today's episode. And the next one, we'll go ahead and see if we can't find the dwarves down below and maybe visit the spider lady. We'll see. Maybe she'll give us a little kiss and make us happy, like she made the elf woman happy. Yeah, definitely very, very happy. All right, thank you so much for joining me. I hope this video brought you some joy. Now please go spread that joy to others. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Okay, farewell.
Then you're an idiot.